So what are you watching while you're waiting for the new seasons to come out? I remember back in the day, if you didn't catch an episode during the regular season, you were tough out of luck, except sometimes they would repeat some of the episodes in the summer. But now it's like they are repeating them, but I don't want to watch them again because I can watch them anytime, you know. So I'm trying to find new things to watch because I'm a TV girl while I'm waiting for the new season to come out. And I know on CBS it comes out in October, so that's quite a ways away. So I watched this years ago and I really liked it. It's on Amazon and it's called Warehouse 13. I don't know if any of y'all have watched it. It's kind of a cross between adventure and sci-fi. What Warehouse 13 is it's this warehouse out in the middle of nowhere in South Dakota. It's this gigantic warehouse where they store artifacts that are too dangerous to be out in the world. And then these two Secret Service agents, a man and a woman, end up assigned there, and they're like, what do we do for punishment? How come we're out here in the middle of nowhere? And then they find out what it's all about, and you know, they get sucked in, and it's interesting and all that. So they're just different. Like the one I just recently watched, it had a pen that was Edgar Allan Poe's pen, and if you wrote a word, you could make it happen. Like his professor caught on to him, so he wrote wall or something, and the Cask of the Montiablo or something like that, I don't know how you pronounce it, was a short story that Edgar Allan Poe wrote about cask of the Montiablo, that's what it is. It's about a guy that walls somebody else up in the wall, and so this teenager who's feeling insignificant or whatever, he uses his pen and gets rid of his professor that way. And these two people, they're sent, because somehow they get word of these anomalies out in the world, and so they got to track down they know kind of the general region it's in, but they don't know who's got it or what trouble it's gonna cause. So they get it and they bring it back and they put it back in the warehouse where it's safe. There's some kind of comedic ones, I mean, and then sometimes they're scary, sometimes they're just interesting. Like there's one, it was a particular dodgeball, you know, for playing dodgeball, and something happened and it got to where if it hits somebody, it multiplies, and then it multiplies again, and pretty soon there's like 50 dodgeballs coming at you. So just silly stuff sometimes, and then sometimes it's like just pure evil stuff out there. Like the Edgar Allan Poe thing's kind of evil. But anyway, it's kind of interesting. It started in 2009. It's 5 seasons. So it's something to do, something to watch. Last summer before last maybe. Well, it took me longer than a summer, but I went back to the very beginning of Grey's Anatomy and watched all the episodes, and there was like 29 seasons or something. It was way better back at the beginning. Now it's all like social justice stuff where they keep cramming down your throat their political beliefs, and like, just tell me the story about the characters in the hospital and all that. I don't care about all your political beliefs. So I don't enjoy it near as much as I used to back in the beginning. So anyway, this is my little review of Warehouse 13. If you want to go try it out, it's got lots of Emmys. It's, well, I got nominated for an Emmy, I guess. Let's see, each episode's 44 minutes. Not sure how many there are per, I think there's 12 to 15 per season, and there's 5 seasons, so 60-ish episodes. So that'll keep me out of trouble for a little while. Tomorrow I'm playing cards with my friends, so that'll be fun. I'm not doing anything today, just kind of lazing around doing nothing because this it's starting now, and it's going to have 1 day of respite where it's only going to be in the high 90s. And then next week, it's going to get up to like 106, 107, which sounds horrendous, but with the heat advisory, it gets up into the 110s at least. So it's going to be miserable next week, or this weekend, starting Friday on through who knows how long next week. So those are the times you really don't want to go anywhere or do anything. Poor little pup. I took him for a WALK yesterday because I got up real early and I was able to take him out. It was only like 89 degrees out at like 7 in the morning. But if I would have waited even a couple more hours, it would have been back up in the 90s and too hot for his poor little feetsies. So anyway, that's it. I just wanted to do a quick little, what are you watching right now if you're a TV watcher? Because there's nothing new out. So is there an old series that you haven't seen that you want to watch, or an old series like me where you've seen it a long time ago and you want to watch it again? I started to watch Bones again. She's a forensic anthropologist, and I just couldn't get back into it. It was okay, but I don't know. I liked it when it came out, but I just couldn't get back into it, so that was a no-go. And I like Castle. I might try that. He's a mystery writer, and she's a police detective, and he ends up working with her, shadowing her to help with his book, and then it ends up a whole thing. So I might try watching that again, but I don't know. I'll have to look for some old series that I either haven't ever watched or want to watch a second time. The older ones, like this one's what, 2009, so that's what, 15 years old? So I don't remember that much of it, so it's interesting enough to watch it again because I know the general plot lines, but I don't know each episode, so it's like watching it new. So anyway, I'd recommend it if you like sci-fi action type shows. It's pretty good. A little bit of humor thrown in, intrigue, adventure, all that kind of stuff. All right, love y'all. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.